Hello and welcome to Polly's podcast. And I'm going to talk to you today about my longest water-only fast that I have done. And this is because I have a subscriber who actually asked what was the longest water fast I'd ever done. So thank you so much for asking that question. I get so excited when a question does come in. So I'm excited to answer this for you. Fasting is amazing. It's written in the Bible. It's talked about in the Bible. It's been around since the beginning of time. You know, fasting is beneficial. It's proven to be beneficial. Not starving, but fasting. Fasting is beneficial to our organs, to my organs anyway, and also to my waistline, and to other mechanisms in the body, such as to lengthen the telomeres, and also to help to remove and recycle damaged DNA, as well as to cause something called autophagy, which is called to self-eat, where the body actually recycles and eats and consumes and creates other amino acid cell structures from broken cells or damaged cells or no longer needed cells in the body. Okay, so I'm not going to go into that too much further because that's a topic for another video. Okay, but fasting is phenomenal for human health, and it really does help to clear the mind. And I think the longest I ever did so far is going to be 12 and a half days water only. And that was in April of last year. And I quit smoking. I smoked my last cigarette. And then I went on a fast for 12 and a half days after that. And it was because, look, I got basically something in my mind was holding me back, and I needed something. I don't know what I needed, but something was holding me back, even though I knew that plants were poisoning me, and they had poisoned me in the past so bad that I almost died. And I ended up with severe kidney issues and surgeries and stents. I mean, you name it, okay? It was bad. But, so I knew that plants are a dangerous road for me. And what happened last year was that I just decided, no more. You know, Dr. Ken Berry said on his channel, if you're still smoking, stop the foolishness. And then just try being carnivore for 90 days. Just try it. So for me, I think it was something switched in my brain, like a light switch went off. And something just snapped. Not that I hadn't snapped before. But this is a different kind of snap, okay? So a switch went off, and I smoked my last cigarette. And I didn't want to replace cigarette smoking with anything else. So what I did was I just stopped eating. And I didn't plan on stopping eating. I didn't plan on this fast. I didn't plan any of it. I've had it. It was one of those moments where I'm done. Never again. And so I just quit smoking. That was my last cigarette. And then I went 12 and a half days, no food. And then I just ate a chicken meal. And it worked for me because I never craved a cigarette after that. I could be around people who were smoking even the next day, the third day, the fourth day, and it didn't bother me. And I think, and don't quote me on the science on this, I think that's because I was fasted and I was in a fasted state and my body was removing the nicotine out of my body very, very quickly. Because I did not crave. I didn't have any cravings. I didn't care to smoke another cigarette. I didn't have to struggle through, the quitting, the smoking struggle. I didn't experience it. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm finished. Now, some people will say, well, you weren't really a smoker. You were more of a casual smoker, but that's still smoking. Other people will say, I really never noticed you smoking a lot. Well, a lot is relative. Smoking is smoking, and no one's going to sit here and say smoking is good, right? So, yes, I stopped that. Stop the foolishness, like Ken Berry says. And then I just started eating meat and eggs and chicken and turkey and lots of eggs and beef and pork and lamb. That's what I did. And I did give it the honest 90 days. And what that means is that I was honest with myself. That means that I cut out everything. Just in my coffee, in my morning coffee, which, by the way, coffee is not a carnivore thing. This is not my religion. This is my lifestyle, okay? So I continue to drink my morning coffee. I even have tea sometimes. I'll have lemon from time to time in my water. It's refreshing. It's delicious. It's wonderful. So it's not my religion. It's my lifestyle. So what I consume for rebuilding my amino acids and building my strength and building my muscles and building my bones is protein. What I do to support my brain function and my heart is protein and fat. So metabolically, I've improved a lot. And every day I continue to fast. I intermittently fast daily. That means that when I eat right now, and for quite some time now, I eat one meal a day. Special occasions, I might eat 2 meals a day, very close together. But I don't ever eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. I have my break fast. I break my fast, and that's usually 1 meal a day. That's all I need. And I'm still a work in progress. I still have some extra body fat that needs to be burnt off. And I went on vacation recently, and I was able to burn off over 7 pounds being on vacation. That was not hard to do. It was awesome. But it has to do with fasting, intermittently fasting on a regular basis. So what I'll do is my coffee in the morning, I don't nitpick. I don't nitpick calories here and there. I have my collagen and I have my creatine in my black coffee every day. I no longer use cream in my coffee like I used to when I first started. After I broke my initial fast, my first 12 and a half days of water only, I would put cream and butter in my coffee. I don't do that anymore. It's black. It has collagen powder. It has creatine powder. That's it. I go the rest of the day until I eat my meal. So fasting for me is critical to my lifestyle and to my metabolic health. And I hope that this has helped you, because I'm okay. You might be okay also on intermittently fasting or doing an extended fast, providing that you have the body fat to support ketosis, right? So if you don't have enough body fat to support ketosis, you might want to check with your doctor about going on a fast, a water fast, because it may not be right for you. If you're underweight, if you don't have enough body fat to support ketosis, it may not be right for you. It was right for me because I was overweight. I was obese. I had let myself become obese, and I stayed at that obese, fattiness and metabolically unhealthiness for so long. It was so terrible. I suffered a lot of health problems because of that. And so I just finally said, that's it. I've had enough. Enough is enough. So that's what happened. And that's where I started. And that's the longest water fast I've ever done. It's 12 and a half days. I could have gone longer, but my body said, let's eat something. And I do listen to my body very carefully. I don't ignore my body. I know the difference between hunger and hunger. I know how to subdue hunger, but the only way to subdue hunger is by eating a full meal of protein. For me, okay? So I hope this helped you. Please subscribe. It helps to get the word out. And if this helped you, leave a comment below. Let me know what your longest water fast has been and why you did that water fast. And help our little community grow and get the word out. And let's help each other. Please subscribe. It's free. I don't have sponsors. There's no advertisements on my channel. And if there are, they're not me putting them there because I don't get paid for this. So I hope this helps you. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And until next time, toodles.